Hey everyone, it's Stella Grizont from Work Happier Weekly, where we help you work happier and live better because you spend most of your waking hours at work and we've got to make it count. I got a new little short do, which I'm really excited about. So maybe I look a little different. And also, it's daytime when I'm filming this today. Normally, I do this live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday nights. But tonight, I really want to take a little bit of a breather. I've just finished a speaking series and I want to decompress. So I'm pre-recording this for you guys, but I'm really excited about today's topic of how to encourage collaboration instead of competition. So if you're in a work environment where you feel like you're constantly have to like one up your coworkers and prove that you're the best or your idea is brighter, then that makes for a really tough work experience when you're constantly in kind of survival mode. And ironically, we know from the research when we think about survival of the fittest, like I have to be at the top or I'm going to lose, that whole frame of thinking actually has been totally distorted from what Darwin noticed in nature. So when we think about survival of the fittest, it's actually about how is a species collaborating together to support one another in surviving. So when you think about your team, it's about how do I actually contribute to the whole so that we can all do better. So here's 3 ways, whether you're a manager or just an individual contributor, how you might encourage more collaboration. So the first thing is you want to find and name instances when people are doing something right. So usually we're on the lookout for when someone's doing something wrong and to let them know, but I want you to constantly be on the lookout for when someone is doing something right and well and let them know immediately. So tell them how what they're doing is great, how it's making you feel, and the impact that they're having. And this probably should take you about 20 seconds. 20 seconds, but it can make a tremendous amount of of a difference. We know from research that a manager who gives one piece of positive feedback to their team for 30 days, that you can see an increase in their productivity 3 months later. So it continues for at least 3 months is what I'm saying. So we know that calling people out on what they're doing right really amplifies productivity and it really encourages people to feel safe, which is how you get people to collaborate. So, on that tip of praising, when you do praise a superstar, the second tip is to make sure that you're also calling out the entire team and support staff that made that superstar look great. So, if that superstar is getting an award, then you want to make sure you're calling out the admin, the researchers, the designers, whoever helped make that superstar look great, they also deserve some attention because it's important to know and to emphasize to everyone how this is about everyone's contribution. And my third tip for you is to create an environment of gratitude. Nothing breakthrough here, but are you doing it, right? Are you actually creating an environment of gratitude and appreciation? So how might you actually do this? With my team, I like to start off with an exercise of roses and thorns. So I'm always like, give me 3 roses, 1 thorn. 3 roses are what are you grateful for? What are you excited about? What's going well? And 1 thorn is, what's not going so well. This helps me get an instant read on where my team is at so that I can modulate accordingly. But also, we're over indexing on the positive because if we just do a one-to-one of what's good and what's bad, the bad thing is going to stick in our minds and really weigh us down. So I always over index on what do you appreciate and what's going well. Another way to bring gratitude into the workplace is to just kick off a meeting with like, give me one thing that's going really well. Like go around the room. What are you excited about? What do you want to celebrate? What are you proud of? Just one thing. Another way that you could do this that I read about, I believe it's Chip Connolly, who was the owner of a hotel boutique line. He would have his meeting, at the end of his meetings, he would have one person highlight a staff member and who wasn't in the room. And so, like, Bob would say, hey, Sally, she did a really good job at at the front desk, and she really made this customer feel wonderful. So then what would happen is someone else in that meeting would call the front desk woman and let her know what a great job she was doing. So, what you have is a halo effect. One, you have the woman at the front desk feeling really great that she's been recognized and seen. The person who called that woman experiencing her gratitude and recognition. And then finally, the person who called it out and told everyone about the front desk woman, and then everyone in that room getting to witness the joy and the positivity as a result of this ritual. So that is also a really fun idea. You could have a gratitude board. There's so many things you can do. In fact, you could have a meeting about how do we create a culture of gratitude and appreciation at work, and see what your team has to say. So there you have it. Three ways to encourage collaboration instead of competition, because it's not about survival of the fittest individual. It's about how are we in this as a team, helping one another out to release what Sean Aker calls big potential. Because when we're in it for each other, we're actually able to achieve so much more than we would on our own. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next Wednesday live. If you like this video, give me a like. If you have ideas of how you can create more collaboration, like, tell me, what have you done? I'd love to see your thoughts in the comments section. And do subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any more of these. Cheers. Bye.